Thank you, bud. Thank you.
Well done, Ange.
Thank you. Thanks.
Really say, have to say hello.
Thank you.
Well done.
Congratulations. Thank you, bud.
Ange, congratulations. Can you just sum all of today up for us, please?
Yeah, look, very proud of the whole group, and a little bit surreal when you come think about what we've achieved, and I've said before, coming off the back of last year when probably we had unexpected success in terms of the double. There was a gap there, and that was the Scottish Cup, and the challenge this year was to come back bigger, better. I said it on the last day, and try and improve. And it's easy for me to say that, but the lads have just embraced every challenge along the way. And for us to do that, we needed to fill that gap that we had last year. And winning the Scottish Cup, it's such a great occasion anyway. And this football club's got an unbelievable history of success. And for this group now, they've got their small sort of bit of history in there now that's theirs forever, which I couldn't be prouder of them.
You talk about that, the history of the club. There's only a few managers that have led the club to a treble. How does it feel for you personally to be one of those men now? Yeah,
like I said, enormous pride that I'm able to sort of, like I said, get my own little bit of history. It's it's like I said, when you join this football club, you understand. Hey, it's a great opportunity, absolutely, but there's also great responsibility there. That there are certain levels of performance and success that you have to deliver, and you take that on board. So to do something that few have done, obviously all the success I've had in my career, it's all special in its own way, but this one I'm extremely proud of.
Winning all three trophies this season with the team, such a fantastic season. What's next for this team, and what's next for you as well?
Look, I think first thing is you just got to, before you look ahead, just enjoy it, because everyone has worked awfully hard for this. It's been a long season with the World Cup in between. Some of our boys have been to a World Cup mid-season. And the fact that they're still out there putting in, and the amount of sort of monumental effort that they've put into it. I mean, you saw Kyogo today. He was barely fit. He's got to go to his national team, but his thoughts were about playing for this football club and doing what he can, and they all deserve to enjoy this. It's not about what's next for any of them. It's enjoy this. That's what I said to them in the dressing room. There's no point. They can celebrate this one a little bit harder than they have the others, and they did a fair crack at the others as well, by the way. But knowing that there's a holiday there for all of them, so just enjoy it now, and whatever's next will take care of itself.
Did you enjoy that moment with them on the pitch, obviously lifting the cup and support?
Yeah, I enjoy all those moments. I mean, you know what it does for people. That's, I've said it before, that's the greatest reward you get. Even as a manager, you kind of, as much as you get personal satisfaction, it's you see how it affects others that gives you the greatest joy. And the supporters, the players, the staff, my family, just seeing what days like today does for them, how it makes them feel. That's the beautiful bit. That's the bit you enjoy the most. That's what gives you great pride, because ultimately you know that everyone is out there sort of with a common purpose of trying to create and be part of something special, and it's in that moment you get to share it with everybody.
There was a moment just before you got the trophy when the fans sang your name, and it felt like they were pleading with you to stay here. Did it feel like that to you?
Look, I guess I just again, I've appreciated the support I've had from day one. That I think the supporters, because of kind of the way I came into the football club, and that, let's not beat about the bush. I was a joke when I was appointed. A lot of people made fun of my appointment. but the supporters, for their own reasons, just put their collective arms around me and said, no, he's one of ours. And it was up to me then to repay that faith and trust. And I think the reason that they've felt so close to this team and so probably so close to me is because while others may have mocked, they stood behind me. And I think they deserve a lot of credit for what's happened, because it would have been easy for our supporters on the back of, you know, the sort of reaction to my appointment. They could have been just as sceptical about it and would have made my job a lot tougher, especially through that early period where, you know, the results weren't there. So, you know, I think they've felt part of my journey here, and they deserve to feel good about the fact that, you know, while a lot of people ridiculed it, they stood by the person who was representing their football club, and that's what makes them special supporters. And you know, for me, you know, I can never. I mean, I've tried to repay that in my own way by hopefully producing a team and bringing success that they're going to be proud of. But you know, that for me has always been, you know, the most important thing.
Those fans are now worried, Ange. What would you say to them that you're going to go? What would you say to them about that?
I'll say to them what I said to the players, mate. Well, let's enjoy this. You know, I deserve to enjoy this. The people around me deserve to enjoy this. You know, whatever other people want to focus on and talk about, I'm not going to miss enjoying this moment with, you know, this group of people, but also I owe it to my family, my friends, all of those people closest to me that everyone works hard, makes sacrifices to enjoy these moments. And, you know, I understand, you know, the other people who aren't invested in it, you know, want to ask these questions. But for me, right now, the most important thing is that, you know, we reflect and just be in the moment of creating something special.
In fairness, though, the fans are invested in it and they're asking the questions.
Yeah, but, you know, again, they deserve to enjoy this. You know, they deserve to enjoy this moment, because irrespective of what happens in the future, why would you not want to enjoy this moment just for what it is? It's just something historic, yeah.
Sorry, as things stand, Ange, do you anticipate being here next season?
I anticipate enjoying this moment for the next 24, 48 hours as long as I can before somebody drags me away and takes my attention away from enjoying something that's been hard-earned. So, you know, the reality of it is there's probably players in their dressing room won't be here next year. Yeah, that's the nature of football. But I want them to enjoy it. I'm going to enjoy it. And that's all I'm going to focus on for, like I said, until somebody grabs me by the collar and tells me that I have to answer certain questions. So.
And Callum McGregor now becomes the only player in world football to have 5 domestic trebles. How crucial has it been to have someone like him in your sports?
Yeah, I mean, it's mind-blowing just to think about it. You know, I know that, like, they've all just come in such a short space of time that maybe people get a little bit, not complacent, but just think they're the norm. They're not. They're the exception, because whilst it's, you know, 5 in a short space of time, when you think of the history of the football club, it's not that often. It's not that common. And look, he's been outstanding. I said it from the start. He's been an outstanding leader. He's grown into the role. He's a fantastic footballer. He's a fantastic human being, and it's a credit to him and his family that, you know, with many more years to go in his career, that he already stands, you know, as one of the giants of this football club. And you know, it's been great to watch him sort of grow as a person, as a leader in that dressing room. And he's got some good lieutenants in there as well. But it's a credit to him. No one deserves it more. Okay. Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Just unplug that. Yeah, thank you, mate.